Anytime you want to talk.
Chop it out with Stash here. Are you really? You're not going to give me my cue?
Wait.
Yo, you know what the problem is here? You guys mess with me all day, every day. Every moment that you guys get, all you guys do is roast me and bully me and do whatever. But it's all
justifiably.
good.
You've been doing this show 44 episodes. The music fades out. You're supposed to start to talk.
You should know when.
Yes, how we go. Well,
she was vibing to the music.
Listen. I was vibing. He could have been like every other show and been like,
no, I'm looking right at you.
Oh, you still need direction? Are you saying
I'm sorry.
Get it, girl. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought we were like Michael and Scotty, and I just gave you the look. And you should just go. I shouldn't be like, talk, go and go.
What kind of look were you giving me?
Wow.
Yeah? What kind of look was that?
That was the go look.
That you should have been like that.
Eye contact.
That was nothing.
Eye contact.
That was nothing.
Star, can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question.
Pass the ball.
What's the name of the show?
Well, welcome everybody. It's Choppin' Up with Star Shear. Because people ain't loyal these days, that's what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, sponsored by the Myers Firm PA.
Yo,
Richard Myers is here.
That's me.
Hi, Richard.
Hello, Star.
We have two special guests here. That we have an artist. We call her Swavy.
How y'all doing? I go by QGS7 Swavy Hot Sauce Salsa Picante.
For short.
Listen, I said to her, yo, I'm just going to call you Swavy. We now baptize you with the name Swavy.
Swavy, baby.
Because I like that name now, Swavy.
Hey.
I'm going to be like, yo, that's kind of Swavy.
All day. That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to give them that ooh-wee.
I couldn't understand it when she... Listen, Swavy is a thing. Listen, Swavy is a thing that you can't not read. You have to feel it.
It's a
feel.
Listen,
because I read that and I was like, what does that mean?
Let's take a toast to that. Because that is just real shit right there.
But then when I met her...
It's a feel.
But when I met her, I was like, yo, that shit is Swavy.
Now, what's interesting about all this is that Swavy is here as a guest artist.
Yes.
But is also competing in a way. For what?
She is a potential replace Frankie Fingers.
The new Frankie Fingers.
The new Frankie Fingers.
For the new Frankie Fingers.
Yeah.
Shout out to the old Frankie Fingers,
hey,
who you totally ditched us.
Disowned us completely.
I love you, girl. Do your thing.
That can't even like a post on Facebook.
I see you on the other side. It's cool. You know what? You gotta
see you on the other side.
You gotta do what you gotta do for you. Wow. And I support that to the fullest.
No, we're all about no. Stop. We have to disparage her some more first.
Yeah.
Before we compliment her on her good qualities. She did leave us.
They hate you because you left them because they miss the Frankie Fingers.
Got 3 strokes in and just left.
They love you.
We miss you so much we decided to have a contest to replace you.
Yep.
Because they want somebody to replace you because I'm not good
That's
enough
how we break up.
Oh. You see? I'm not even good enough for them.
30 episodes. It's been a long time.
I'm not good enough for them, Frankie Fingers. You were right, Frankie, when you told me to walk away.
But this is
important. Me everything you said about
this is important because Swayze, with her vibe, is like
QGS7 Swavy.
But we also got an Eileen here who's also kicking it.
And I want to say something. Eileen is not a rapper that I know of. Are you a rapper?
I am not a rapper.
Are you a singer?
I am not a singer.
Are you a dancer?
I am not. No.
Have you ever danced?
No. I plead the fifth on that.
Wait
one.
a minute. I'm sure in some private
I'm trying to get information, guys.
I have never.
Listen, I've tried to get information.
Taking money for dancing.
I have never taken money for dancing. Never have I ever.
How about...
Oh boy!
Awarded money for dancing.
Awarded.
Have you been bequeathed? Have you been bequeathed?
I have.
Have you ever received money on your nightstand? And you're like, whoa, what's that?
On my nightstand.
Oh, what a delight! I just got blessed by the Lord with some cash.
Oh my God, where'd that come from?
Has that ever happened?
It has never. Never have I ever.
Wait.
Why does Jenna be happening like that?
I get thanked.
Do you get paid?
Drinks.
That's what
get paid. I get gas money.
What's your favorite drink to serve?
What?
Yeah, they give me gas money.
Oh Jesus!
The one which gets him just enough drunk that he doesn't realize he's tipping 50%.
Hey,
that doesn't happen at PJs.
No, let me tell you something.
Okay.
At PJs, where I work, Pete's Place North, I have a lot of good customers.
Hey.
I mean,
Right.
I met bartending. I will tell not at PJs, but this beautiful soul right here, I met her. And
Well, let the record reflect you are pointing to
You have our
I am
condolences.
pointing to Star Shear.
Okay.
She
But
did.
she's-
Every
That's
time she saw me, she didn't even recognize me.
Oh, that was a moment. That was.
I love
sweet.
no.
She would
She
flip
was
out
really
and she
is.
would be like, "Oh my God, you're the same girl." And I'm
Because
like,
she changed. Every time I seen her, she looked different.
Hey.
Until it finally got to a point I would see her walk in. I knew her drink.
as soon as I walked in the door, my
I
drink
made
was
it,
served.
and I had to make it because
I
she
walked
was
in the
complaining
door.
about everybody
Because
else's
when you bartend,
drink.
it's like customer service.
know,
You
it's
get to know
funny.
that. You
It's
know
funny
what
how
I'm
that
saying?
is.
You vibe
Yeah.
with
How
people.
all it takes
You
is
vibe
that
with
little
people.
gesture
always
to make you
been,
feel like
like,
a celebrity.
With her,
Yo.
it's always
You
been,
walk in, your drink's
always
ready.
been a vibe.
Feels
Always.
good.
I'm a regular in a few places that happens, so I get it.
I mean, I like positive vibes. I mean, I am a bitch. I'm not gonna lie, but I get bitchy because people are not positive, and that irritates me so badly that I just lose it. You know what I mean? Like, don't be a monster. I'm gonna attack you back. Like, stop being like that. You know what I mean?
In the service industry, it's like
You can ask
have
her.
to be like that.
Like, I have a long day, and sometimes I go into the bar and I put my headphones on, and what I
she
do.
just wants to be by herself. She sits there. She don't bother nobody. She just when her
Listen to
drink
the
is
music
empty.
and just get into.
When her drink is empty, she knows she has another one there. I mean, it's always been a vibe with her. Always.
And I chill.
what
Shout out to people like Eileen.
Bless
There we
bless
go.
up, bless
You
up.
know,
Appreciate that.
And that's why I
That's
consider my bartender, as I said earlier, part of my medical team.
Has to be.
Yeah, bartenders, barbers, tattoo artists,
Yes.
musicians. They're people, radio, everything, entertainment. They're all things that make us.
So, Star, if you asked me,
That we need on a daily too.
who would I
That we
prioritize,
need.
my barber or my
Every
bartender?
day someone's getting a haircut. Every day someone's listening to music. Every day.
That's
you
shit.
know.
No, that's
Well, obviously your barber, because if you don't look good, you will get no vagina.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I'm doing pretty
I
well.
don't know.
I don't know, but
Before I met you, Star, I wasn't doing so bad in that
I mean, your
department.
caliber has changed.
Okay, I admit that.
You're seeking to bigger and better.
I admit that. Considering what's
So
going
what do you
on,
want?
yes.
You want to look like a peasant to be with a peasant, or you want to look like a king to be
No,
with a
actually,
queen?
I thank you for everything that's going on right now for me, actually.
Oh, you're welcome.
God bless you.
I know.
Yes, ma'am.
You may proceed with your show.
Oh,
Tell us all about it.
It took 44 episodes for you to concede your show to me.
Listen, tell us all about it. What is going on with the freaking case?
Concede.
All right.
Anybody here's a parent? Because I'm a parent. You're a parent?
I'm a parent.
All right. So
No?
I'm
got
a
my
godmother.
boyfriend-
I'm a madrina and a titi all day long.
She said she's a madrina.
So madrina and titi all day
all right. So I'm
long.
going to get Eileen and Swayze up to speed a little bit. Okay. So over the last month or so, I've been talking about one of my divorce cases that I'm handling.
Okay.
Custody battle. It's really difficult. But it started out with, I'll try to be brief here, I represent the wife. The husband filed in our belief, because I'm not going to try the case on air, in our belief filed a petition for an injunction for violence against my client, the wife, that was false. And this is before my involvement. And the judge entered an injunction against her, and that's when I got retained. Like, how do I fix this problem? And it's been a battle, because now that it's been an injunction been entered, it's been moved into a subsequent divorce proceeding, and all that's being litigated there. And there's 3 children involved. And with that, making the long story short, in our belief, because we haven't tried it yet, the husband has been engaging in a long pattern of what we call parental alienation. Your mother this, your mother that. And so my client has very little contact with the kids, and during this period of time, the husband's engaging in escalated alienation, in our opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. So over time, with my representation, she's been getting increased access to the children. So it's working in her favor, and we told her, I told her at the beginning that we have to do this by baby steps, because the court, it's the same judge in the injunction proceeding as in the divorce proceeding. So you're not going to get a judge who entered an injunction against you to immediately, at the next hearing, say, I reversed myself and you have primary custody. It doesn't happen that way. So it's working towards, that resolution where she's gaining more and more access, which is good. When I got the case, it was right at the point where she had the injunction entered against her, as I said. So the first thing that I did was file a motion for relief from judgment on the injunction and for rehearing, have basically a retrial on it. Because I got the transcript of the final hearing and determined there was a lot of error made and erroneous decisions and stuff like that. So the court's been holding off on deciding whether or not I'm entitled or my client's entitled to a rehearing or relief from the judgment. So we had a hearing on whether or not she would have a rehearing of that final hearing on the injunction. I know it sounds complicated, but the last thing that happened was the judge granted our motion for rehearing. So we have an opportunity to reverse the injunction now. So everything's a little baby step. So we're at that point. And coming up in a week and a half is a hearing on a motion to flip custody. So we're hoping this all heard at the same time. So we're hoping it's an opportunity when the judge decided to rehear the injunction and also decided to hear the case on flipping custody. It sounds positive that my client has an opportunity to turn the switch, because we've been arguing quite effectively, I think, that there's enough evidence of this alienation going on, and the dad's doing a number on the kids to make them hate mom unfairly. And so everybody out there should know that there's actually a requirement of your former spouse when there's a custody battle to foster the relationship to you. And you have the same obligation to your former spouse or soon-to-be former spouse. And we have a pile of evidence, hours of testimony we can go into about the dad engaging in alienation of these children so they hate their mom, implanting memories and stuff like that. And it's not uncommon, but you got to imagine when you're a judge, they don't know.
Can I ask, how old are the kids?
Yeah, you can.
How old are the kids?
There you go. I'm such a lawyer, right? You may ask.
Yes, you may ask.
Now ask. Make you go through the extra hoop.
Yes.
Okay. They are 15, 12, and 8.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow, that's rough.
That is.
Now, we learned, it's funny, we've done a little bit of
15
discovery.
is like when their hormones
The
go
15-year-old
crazy.
child is the one that's
Yeah,
proposing.
PSTD. What's it called?
PTSD.
Yeah, that's
Who
what
does?
The kid's gonna get that.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, they're experiencing it already. It's
It's fucked up.
Anyway,
You know
there's
what?
a lot more detail. I could
feel-
spend another 5 hours on the show talking about it,
Yeah,
but just to
I
give
just
the
feel
listeners an update and to kind of get you up to speed, I think I did a good job summarizing it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because this case has been going on for a long time. I just summarized it in like 5 minutes. Okay.
I just feel like
All right.
they
So
take
that's
forever.
the update here. So June 9th is this big hearing. On June 4th, the court decided to have a what's called an in-camera proceeding. That means a private interview of the children. Okay, and that's going to be recorded by a court reporter, but the attorneys are not going to be present.
Oh, that's going to be
So the judge says I'm going to reserve my findings of that until we have the June 9th hearing, which is the motion to flip custody and to reverse the injunction, right? So we, and I keep saying we because I have co-counsel, so we believe strongly that we have such solid evidence of this alienation that if the court does, when I say the court, it's a female judge. When this judge interviews the kids, and we've given her, maybe 5 pages of questions to ask. Now, she's not obligated to use our questions, but it's a guideline.
Okay.
If she uses those questions or the bulk of those questions, I think for certain she's going to find out that there's a lot of alienation going on. For example, I'll just use a primary example of the alienation. So we know the oldest child, when right now it's 2 times a week, or was until just the last hearing, 2 times a week my client had an opportunity to visit with the kids. And it was a half hour with each child. Okay, that's it. 2 times a week. Okay, you can imagine with the injunction there was no contact, so just to get the contact back was good. So there was one time where the oldest child was just being obscenely rude and disparaging and mean and saying stuff that just is uncalled for. And my client left the place of visitation, and she calls me, and she says, "This is what's going on." I said, "No, get your butt back in there, and you finish your half hour."
Yeah.
Okay? Don't let the children drive the bus. This is the whole point. You're the parent. So she goes back She goes back inside and finishes her visit. Then we requested all camera shots and video that was taken, okay, in Discovery. So we asked in Discovery, produce any video you've taken of these visits or audio. And when they produced it, we found out that the child was actually recording the visits herself.
Really?
Not proper.
No.
But on the visits she was recording, she's actually talking to Dad secretly. I'm going to force her to leave, and I'm going to make her leave, and I'm going to, like, all this crap. Okay?
Wow.
So then we know that they're in cahoots with each other.
And the father.
Yeah, to get Mom to hate, like, right? It's terrible.
That's not
that's
good.
where we're at. There's going to be a big blow-up hearing on the 9th, and that's when I'll do the major follow-up on that. But before I finish the Myers Firm segment, I want to ask Serge a question.
Oh, boy. You're just going to...
I want to ask Serge a question, too.
Oh, my God.
Because Serge, I find he's a
You know what?
vital part
That's
of
a
the show.
great segment. Ask
I
Serge.
mean, there's a lot of things
Ask
going on in the network that
Ask
we've
Serge
been aware
segment,
of.
right.
Like, what's going on out here?
Sure, go
It's
ahead.
for all
Ask
of us,
away.
actually.
Ask away.
I'm joking with Serge.
Ask away.
Okay.
I mean,
So we're all living in this
Coronavirus.
I mean, of course, it's coronavirus, but that's not even it. It's the what's his name? Is Greg Floyd? What's his name?
Poet, John the Poet.
George Floyd.
George
Floyd.
Yeah.
My
George
bad.
Floyd.
George
Okay.
Floyd.
Okay. So we all, I'm certain by now, we all seen the video, and
Very
it
sad.
leaves very little doubt as to what
Very
went on.
sad.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You can draw your own conclusions, but I think most people on both sides of the aisle, if you will, agree what happened there.
Yeah,
Wow.
Okay.
absolutely.
So this was an opportunity for any protest to come be peaceful, and everybody could get behind it.
Absolutely.
This was a great opportunity for that. Okay. But we've become so polarized as a society that that there's a whole segment that ships in people,
Yep.
right? Ship in Antifa and all that. They
Yeah,
just flood the
provocateurs
area,
is the
right?
word.
And we're going to
that
write.
is, the
So I don't
official.
really blame the people in Minneapolis and all
Yeah,
these other
absolutely.
cities that are popping up when there's violence popping up, because it's all flooded in by these outside influences
Yep.
to force that. Okay. But the reason why I bring it up is because I have a left-leaning, I wouldn't even say left-leaning, a very left-leaning oldest child, who's 28.
There you go.
And she, without getting into great detail, the text messaging and the other social media messaging, Twitter included, she basically said, if I do not condone violence on innocent people, I am racist. If I don't say it's okay to steal from others and burn down innocent people's buildings, then I am, in fact, racist.
No.
I want to talk about racism is a good subject right now. Like, I just want to say, first of all, this week has been very crazy. I cut a kid because I'm a barber. I know a lot of you know that, but if you don't, I'm a barber. Yeah. So is my boyfriend. He's here. He's very supportive of me. And guess what? I cut this kid, and he had a lot of scars in his head. And he told me that he got those scars because he was in Afghanistan. What did I say that?
Afghanistan.
Whatever. Yes, that word. And
He was as fast as you can.
and he was there. Shut up.
Okay.
And he was in a church. They were worshiping because his parents are missionaries. And somebody came in there and blew a bomb in there. That's what he had. all
Oh,
those
God
scars.
bless.
Wow.
God bless.
You know what I mean? It's like it's so dumb. What everybody is fighting for, it doesn't even matter.
We all just get along.
I think though, where does the stand come in, right? Because where do the lines are crossed? Over 215 innocent black men have died, and this was the last time I checked the stats in 2016. We're in 2020, so them stats have gone way up.
What
and
about Hispanic
this
people,
is the first
though?
time. Oh, all day I'm Puerto Rican all day, but we're talking about what's on the line right now. Really, what's on the line right now? Like, first of all, what Trump is doing with the border, with all that's a different story. But what's on the line right now? Who's dying? Who do we see every time on Facebook
Listen,
or on the news?
that
we
is
always see
something-
innocent. You know what I'm saying? Innocent
And
African
guess
Americans
what?
And
dying.
It's
I
our
don't think
fault.
anyone in this room
It's
disputes
it's
that
our
there's a
fault.
problem, and
It's
that's the
our
thing.
fault.
But
It's our fault.
but does that condone? Like what my daughter?
But it's like a catch-22. But
It's
is it
our
right what
fault,
they're
though.
doing? You
No,
know?
but
It is
no,
our
but hang
fault.
on, hang on.
But where's the justice system? Because this is the first time.
It's not gonna
This
be
is the first
one.
time that they just got charged. No other officers have
I
got
understand
charged
how
for everything
Why?
they've
Because
done.
now we don't give
See,
a
this is
fuck.
the
We
thing.
lost it all
Swayze,
already.
You
Swayze,
know?
listen. I think everybody in this room can agree how egregious it was for any delay in justice and all that. That's really
They
we
had
don't have a
to,
dispute in this
because
room.
they didn't want to
I'm
riot.
just passionate. Trust me,
No.
I'm passionate too, though.
It's like emotional.
I get what you're
like,
saying.
Really sad.
No,
Like,
okay.
you know, like-
As
like-
emotional as you are, you
yeah.
wouldn't go to your neighbor's house and burn it down. As
We're
emotional
all
as you
here
are, you wouldn't
are
go to your
immigrants
neighbor's
in
house
this
and
room.
steal from her.
We're all immigrants in this room.
That's the point I have.
Children,
No, but
so
I'm not.
it's-
But I'm not there to judge anybody else's actions because they're grieving in a certain way. I'm not saying
But
it's
you gotta
okay.
grieve in
I'm
a
not saying
way-
it's not okay. I'm not saying
We can't
you know,
live in a
my-
society
my-
that completely disintegrates when everybody can go to anarchy and steal from each other and kill each other.
But we shouldn't be
It's
talking
not
about
the
the
Purge
anarchy
movie.
or everyone's.
I think
We
should
shouldn't
be
talk about the
united.
rioting. We should be talking about the cops who keep continue to killing.
I
It's
agree.
not- you know why it will
And
never
then-
Talk
stop?
about the cops
You
continue,
know why it will
continue to
never
kill
stop?
innocent people.
This will never stop because we have not come together and proven that we will not fight back. We want our things heard.
Justice.
But we fight
So,
back and we look
do you
like we're bad
justify it
people
then?
because they make us look like
Do
we're
you
bad.
justify it then?
Huh? Listen,
Do you justify people from out of town and not even local coming in and burning down because of some alleged protest? Burning down innocent people's stuff.
You know what, guys?
I don't listen.
Yeah, wait, hang on.
Speaking as an African American.
This is her manager. Shout
Yeah,
him out.
introduce yourself.
James Crummy in the building.
Speaking as a black male, I can
But-
tell you, I don't agree with what's going on, but I understand it 100%.
We understand.
You understand
it.
the emotional,
Absolutely.
you
We
understand the
understand it.
reaction.
But there's
Right.
people who are seriously upset about what's happening to young black males, and what's happening by white police officers. Not all white police officers, but white police officers, and just walking around with a picket sign protesting isn't getting the word across. You know what I mean? So
Can I
gotta
kicking
say
out
something?
police car
It's
windows,
fucked up, but I'm
burning
gonna
down
say.
the fucking police
Well,
station.
listen.
That's getting people to talk. That's getting people's attention. Now people kicking open Walmart doors and stealing flat screen TVs. That's just people taking advantage of the
That's
situation.
opportunism.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
That's exactly what it is. They're just taking advantage of the opportunity. But what they are doing, like I said, there are people who are rioting out of anger. It's just like taking a knee. I mean, I've seen it coming down the feed. Now it says, "Now do you understand what we were talking about?" This is why the African American football players were taking a knee. It's not being disrespectful to the American flag. It's not to be disrespectful to the soldiers who are fighting for
It's
us.
a peaceful
We
way to raise
respect-
an issue.
Exactly.
Okay.
It got
All right.
everyone's attention. You know what I mean? That's still what, like my wife. My wife is she's mixed. She's half German, half Mexican, and she's pissed off. She gets pissed off about it. That's so disrespectful. My father fought in the war. It is disrespectful, but they're not disrespecting the flag. They're not disrespecting the soldiers who fought in the wars. They're just trying to get their damn point across, and they got their point across because by kneeling, everyone's talking about it. By kneeling, everyone's talking about it. By burning down the damn police station, like I said, I don't condone it, but they're getting their point across.
It's a smart move.
Everyone's talking about it.
Oh, don't say it's a smart move.
It's a smart move. What are you talking about? If you're being
Okay, so
oppressed
I want to
by,
look at it from the perspective of people who live in that area.
Yeah.
If the ultimate place of safety in their mind
yeah.
Well,
is the police station.
So I look at it
I
like this.
think it's a wrong
I mean,
move.
that's a
Let me
wrong
break
move.
it down like this. Okay, so we're in Iraq, and U.S. has a base in Iraq.
By
U.S.
the way,
is-
Surge is
No,
participating.
but I'm just
This is
saying.
great.
Listen. U.S. has a base in Iraq. They drop a bomb, kill a bunch of innocent people. Now the people are going to be mad, and what are they going to do? They're going to hit up that base that we have in Iraq. We don't want you here no more. So it's very smart what they're doing in Minneapolis. They're getting rid of the old system, and they already said, we didn't touch any of the black-owned businesses. No, they hit Target. They hit AutoZone. They hit all these major corporations
But that's
that
not
ain't
what the
doing
media
nothing
is
for the
showing.
people. Nah, there's a guy
I
who
do
drove
wanna
down the street where all the black-owned small businesses are, and guess what? None of them were touched because they
well,
said
that's
they're
not true
rebuilding
because-
that city.
Well, that's
I do
but
wanna
that's
say
not
something.
entirely
Some
true.
things-
I
but-
do want to
okay.
say something.
It's facts.
I was
No,
not
it's
raised.
facts.
I never knew there was racism until I got to Florida.
There go Gino calling me. My fault.
Gino,
I was
Lexus.
wondering what that was.
Hey, what's
Whatever.
goody, Gino?
Anyways,
Was he listening in?
and
Yeah,
I
probably.
know
That's
like
probably
the
like that.
African American community is in the spotlight right now, and I'm very neutral because I just want the right thing for everyone.
Yeah.
I don't even look okay, black, white, girl, whatever. But you know what I
What's
mean?
wrong is wrong and what's right is right.
What right is right is right.
Yeah, no
but you
matter
know what I
what,
mean?
no matter-
And you
yeah.
know what I mean? You guys are doing what you got to do to get your voice heard, but there's so many other groups of people that have no voice, right? Like they don't have no voice.
Yep.
Like women, we're bigger than black or white or green or purple.
Yeah,
just
'cause it's
women.
all
And
women.
women are overpopulated. We're more than men. There's more women than men in the world.
Yeah.
And guess what? We don't have a lot of rights. But Rich is going to change that because we already talked about it.
I'm going to fix every legal
Fix
problem
all
on
the
earth
problems
For the
on Earth.
girls in this world.
for the right
Who
price.
runs the world?
Women's rights, okay?
I'm gonna
just
create
saying,
world peace.
You know what I mean? And I look at the world as a whole. And yes,
Because
that's
it doesn't
wrong.
matter if you're black, Puerto Rican,
Nothing.
Asian, Chinese,
Human.
white. We're
Human.
human. Exactly.
Right.
We are all God's children, and we are all human. And because you have a badge doesn't give you a higher authority
Absolutely
to abuse your
not.
power and choke somebody. And it's not the first time. It's not the second
What
time.
are they creating
Like, I was
here?
just watching a movie of the
What are
Panthers
they
from when Rodney King, 1992. This has been going on even since before we were born. So it's something
Yeah.
that's just not stopping.
Yeah.
And now it's being visualized because now there's Facebook, now there's Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Now that everyone can, so now people can see it and feel it.
'Cause it's a system. It's an entire
The
system.
training is not correct, and it's messing up
Yeah.
these individuals, and they lose and they flip a switch. Look at how many cops kill their families.
Yeah,
A year.
Yeah, that's true.
They fucking murder, suicide themselves and their families and their kids. Like, kill your damn self, motherfucker.
Like, I think all police should go
Why are you
through
gonna kill the
psychological
kids?
testing, psychological testing.
What are they doing to
Just
these
like
people?
presidency. If you are racist, if you are sexist, if you are prejudiced, if you are a womanist, if you believe, if you have problems with different religions, then you shouldn't be able to be in any power of authority.
No.
Because we, the people of the United States, are all different ethnicities, different religions, different race, different cultures. So if you're biased to any one of them, then you shouldn't be able to
You
have
should
that
not.
power. Because then you're going to use that power against an innocent
you should
person.
not
for
be in
your
the
own
medical
well-being.
field.
Listen,
You know what
folks, that's
happened?
some freaking great passion coming from Swayze.
Swayze!
Yes, it is.
Ote, with
Swayze!
Swayze, baby.
What the fuck are you doing?
All right.
Changing your name?
Tell us more.
Swayze!
Tell us more. You are our guest feature.
My name is QGS7.
Well played, Richard.
Ote, my birth name is Giselle.
Giselle.
Hip hop is what I breathe. I'm a hip hop artist. I am very passionate about the situation. Because it's just saddening to see, and it's been going on, like I said, for years before we were even born. Like, you think of segregation, Martin Luther King, what they fought for, Malcolm X, they fought and they lost their lives.
Before I was born was a
matters.
very
Before-
long time ago,
like,
right?
You like 30 years old.
Okay.
Yo, somebody got brown in her nose. Somebody's got brown in
that
her
ain't
nose.
brown. And sometimes you gotta make somebody feel good, though. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
this
You know what
man
I'm
feels
You're
too good.
you're a very effective liar. I like it.
She's like 30 years old.
I lie even when I tell the truth. Like,
No wonder, listen, no wonder he only goes for 30-year-olds.
Wow, just put his business out there.
What?
He could pull
Like,
20s.
that just switched
You
around.
can
Like,
pull
wait a minute,
20s
wait a minute.
too?
I'm pretty sure.
Damn, Richard, you're a sugar
I think
daddy?
so. Yeah, I would think
Listen,
so.
Back to
For those-
Swaving.
Hey, it's so good. It's so good.
Never
It's so
mind.
good.
I can't
though.
defend myself.
No, you can't. You really
We're not
can't.
even going to
To
go
each
there.
his own. Everybody got their own wave. Everybody got their own,
We're going to have somebody conducting this interview today with me, Eileen, my bartender. We
Hey,
have not
Eileen
picked
in
a
the
name for
building.
her because we might
But
just
Eileen's
like,
just not your bartender.
You know, Eileen
Tell us
is-
more about Eileen.
Hey.
Just for give us a minute.
Just for me?
Yeah.
I mean,
where you from, girlfriend?
I'm from New York.
New York.
I'm from Staten Island, New
You
York.
Staten Island?
Staten
She's a
Island, baby.
Guida?
As she said before the show,
From
one of-
Staten Island,
I'm from the
baby.
five
Listen.
boroughs.
Five boroughs.
Listen, you know why you're not for Staten Island for me?
Huh?
Search.
Because she's from she's from
Sir.
Long Island.
What?
Should I tell her?
Tell her what?
Tell me.
You're not from Staten Island for me because you know they have not even given me some sauce.
No
I've known
sauce.
you how long?
You want my cooking? I give you drinks.
Excuse me. You have not even given me some sauce.
I gotta cook
No
for you
sauce.
down too.
Yo, you from Staten Island?
I-
I'm supposed to be a
Hey, if
friend.
you're trying to be the
Good.
next
Give me no
Frankie
sauce.
Fingers, you gotta
You
make
a
sauce.
Guida?
Yeah, listen,
That's
I
an
can make you
invitation
some
to friendship
sauce.
and you ain't giving it to me?
I know how to cook.
This is this.
I know how to cook.
Eileen.
See, now you're gonna make
This
me.
is where I become the judge.
Get down. I know how to cook.
Eileen.
I know how to cook.
Eileen. Eileen.
Can I
Eileen.
judge?
Guida from Staten Island.
Yeah,
You
she
know,
say my
it's like
name?
when you go meet somebody, you know what you have to offer them. If they're fucking Buddhist, you bring fruits for their freaking temple.
Well, bitch, I didn't know I was supposed to
and
bring
like
some fucking
me and
food,
her are
too.
friends, like we
Yep.
kick it.
supposed to bring
And she
some.
didn't
You gotta
go
try
give
to
me
do
no
what you gotta
sauce.
I gotta kiss.
You gotta do what you gotta
Give
do.
me no sauce, yo. Italian
You gotta
woman.
have
Bitch,
it.
in 2 years, you've never said shit to me about food.
You gotta go to Brooklyn and get cheesecake.
You not know
You
me?
know why? Because
You
it's
gotta
your
bring it
job
up.
to initiate.
I gotta do it, right?
Bring the food.
Yeah.
I will bring the fucking food.
Yo, a Guida from fucking Staten Island didn't give me
No
sauce.
sauce.
And guess
I'll
what?
bring you goddamn
Stir the
food.
sauce.
I need some sauce. Like,
I'll bring you some food. I know
yes.
how to.
Guess
I
what?
can
My
make
man,
sauce.
the
my
best
man.
meal you make? What's the
listen,
best meal
my
you
man
make?
loves spaghetti,
Best
and I need
meal?
some real sauce.
Yeah, what's the best thing you make?
I I'll tell you, I can make. I cook everything though. I don't just like
Listen.
Italian food. I will say is
That's
probably
your-
my best
'cause
thing.
that's
my culture.
Respect.
Can you come over and we can just cook it out?
You want to cook it out?
Yeah.
That's a nice name of a show.
Yeah, that's
Cook it out.
Cook it out with Star
Yeah,
Shear.
that's
Yeah.
Ooh,
I can't fucking.
spin off.
A
I
spin-off.
like it.
Yeah.
But
that,
see, you
that will happen
like, you
for a
beat me
cash
all
app
day.
of $10.99.
Listen, I come over and I'll make some goddamn sauce for you.
Me and Eileen will cook on live for a decent cash app. That's all.
That sounds good to me. That's a way to make money.
Yeah.
High
All
five.
right. Cut
But-
now.
but
All
never
right.
mind,
So
never
now
mind.
you guys are
Wait,
getting
wait,
along
wait,
again.
Never
Okay,
never mind, because I don't want to be cooking. I just want to go home and chill.
What do you
It
know how to
takes a
cook?
long
What's
time
your
to
What's your
cook
favorite
sauce.
meal to cook?
I don't really have a favorite meal to cook.
Yeah.
Okay, let me figure out what I really like to cook.
Do you cook, Star? Do you have time
What
to
are the
cook?
What are the ingredients of a Long Island iced tea? Because that ain't cooking.
I know that. I can tell you that right now.
So this is what I do. Long Island, I don't know how to make one
All
because
5
that's
clear
my
liquids,
treat.
baby.
Like my nails, I don't want to know because that's my treat. Like my feet, I don't do nobody's feet, but I get my feet done because that's my treat. Because I pamper people all day, give them haircuts. Like, what's my treat? Like, I don't do certain things because it'll feel like a treat for me when I
Why
do
so
it.
defensive?
Because you're asking dumb questions.
Wow. Cut to the chase.
Jesus Christ.
And what happened was today.
All right. Wait. Can I get back
Okay.
to Swayze for a minute?
Yes, Weezy.
Because she's talented, as I hear. We haven't heard
Respect,
any.
respect.
Well,
thank
Yeah.
you.
we do have a song.
Well, we do have some music, and I freestyle, go off the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she does.
Music is my he
Funny
done know.
story.
He done know. You know what I'm saying? That we
I
did.
think it was about 10 years ago.
Was it 10 years ago?
Yeah.
You know
That
what?
long ago?
Wow.
Swayze, you're here
That's
today
crazy.
because
if you
it's
have
time.
them videos, you got to show
I
me
got the
those
videos because I
Oh
remember
my
Lance was
God.
freestyling. You was in the front.
Oh my God, I
Wait,
gotta
you were
see
like,
them
what were
videos.
you, like
I was driving.
15 then? What are you talking about?
What
I was
happened
driving. We was driving to
Thank
Eve.
you.
Yeah.
We drove to
Thank you.
Eve.
Swayze,
Thank
let
you.
me tell you my
You
Swayze.
gave me
one,
one.
I give one
them
back.
You see, that's how it works. It's love. It's love.
Yeah, because we was going to the Cypher that night.
The cipher. Oh, they
Yeah.
crowbar. We used
So
to
it was
give
me,
them the
Gino.
ciphers.
That's when I had the Lincoln. It was me, Gino,
Wow.
Lance, K-Swiss, and L. Blaine. And we all was piled in my car. And they had a freestyle session all the way up to
All the way.
Wow.
crazy.
Even
Bars,
back then.
bars.
back then.
Wow.
Yeah,
Long
definitely
time
gotta see
ago.
that video. Yeah, music is definitely hip hop is like music is my counselor. Listen well, you know what I'm saying? When I spit my bars, I feel like I release whatever's on my mind. It's just something that became. It's not a habit. It's not a hobby. It's just my life. You know what I'm saying? I like to play the keyboard. Or I'm making beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a new MIDI board soon.
Question.
I love what's good. Yvonne?
That's how you do it.
Question.
What's good?
What was the first song that you heard that you could not get enough of?
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt and Pepper, and Heavy D up in the limousine.
And why is that,
Hanging pictures
Swayze?
on the wall.
Why is that?
Because that when you hear that song, it makes you feel like it don't matter if you only got a 15-inch screen TV. It don't matter if you got a big TV with a little TV on top. It don't matter if you got ramen noodles and hot sauce. You felt like you was drinking champagne, you know, even though you had it
Hell
with faucet
yeah.
water.
It makes you know
Even
that
though
you're
y'all
gonna
say
get there
all
no
day,
matter
no matter what.
motherfucking
Even if you drinking
what.
faucet water, nigga, it made you feel like, nigga, I'm drinking Moet, nigga.
Bye,
You know what I'm
bitch.
saying? All day, all
Bye,
day, you know what I'm
bitch.
saying? All day, bless
Yeah,
up, God bless
that's
the
a
baby
good
that,
song.
you know?
Biggie Smalls, baby.
All day, it's all good, baby,
Yo,
baby.
let me tell you something. When I was a little girl, my aunt was like, my aunt used to like. My family's all like very into like merchandising in Long Island. Well, at
Okay.
the time they were really big. So we go to Jamaica Ave and buy all the stuff in wholesale. And guess who I did see in real life in the streets singing? I saw Biggie and Little Kim while they were selling.
wow.
They were selling their shit in the street like they're fucking bullshit. My mom was like, "Don't look at them," you know.
That has
Like,
to be a
I mean,
priceless
they're
moment,
fucking,
though.
they're doing weed and shit, dude.
But for you to have that,
She didn't
memory,
even
man.
look like she looked, and she
Yeah.
was like all like scroony, but they were like performing in the street, and people were giving out their thing, and if you didn't want to buy it and they thought that you were something, they would just give it to you, and like I saw them.
Dang.
I
That's
saw
a good
them.
memory. That's a good story to have.
That is definitely.
Imagine that, because I was a little kid, like I was not.
That's
was my
a good,
parents.
yeah,
But imagine that.
back
I
then, I'm
saw that
thinking
because I was
the cell
always at
phone.
Jamaica Ave. My aunt used to like move so much. You know, she used to move like hair accessories. Like the hair was always part of my life since I was a little girl.
And so that's how you got into hair. Was from when you were younger.
I
in the
was
family.
always into like fashion somehow.
all day. I feel you on that. I feel you on that all day.
Who does your makeup?
I did my makeup.
Are you a makeup artist?
I'm not a makeup artist, but I love to do makeup and I love to watch my tutorials. I'm a learner. Like I will learn anything. Like I've never sewed before, but coming
What
soon
do
in
you
April,
do?
I will have my own fashion bathing suit line because I plan to make it. You know what I'm saying? I will watch anything and I will learn it. You know what I'm saying? And I will go in.
I need a bathing suit.
You know, it's coming soon. Trust me. Trust me.
I need a
April.
bathing suit.
Trust me.
Can I be part of that
Trust me.
making
All
of the
day-
bathing suit?
all day, every day. You
'Cause
know?
I can
And
help.
nothing's ever regular neither. Like
I
I'm
just
an
need my shit in
outlandish.
fishnets. Like I need fishnet.
Oh, it's gonna be
hot
sequins.
pink and black.
Oh, it gotta be vibrant.
Look at
Everything-
my nails.
nothing
That's
regular.
her
I
color.
love it.
That's
I
her
love it.
shit.
I
Hot
think
pink
I
and
love
black.
Pink all day.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? Red is my
This
favorite
bitch,
color though.
we all about
I think I
nails.
love
Her
pink.
too. Like
And
shout out your nail lady,
No,
Dora.
listen, my nail lady, they're on Waters. And
Hey,
it's
Len,
called
Len.
Express Nails. It's either Chino or Mai.
Listen.
Shout out to them.
We're
And,
nail lady.
I'm all natural right
They're
now. I'm
great.
all natural right now.
Good for you.
I couldn't wait to get back into my hats.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. During the quarantine, I got my nails done.
How dare you? Social distancing.
I just had to.
I didn't. I had to wait until they opened.
I like to
boyfriend
shout out Kayla though. If y'all know Kayla, she do them nails. Look at her up on Facebook. Kayla
Yo.
Nails. My cousin Crystal too. She do nails. They go in. You know what I'm saying? One time.
Where they at?
Out there. Crystal is in Springs, Florida, so it's a little bit away. Kayla's here in Town and Country. You know, she do it in the house. She got the setup. You know what I'm
Kayla,
saying?
I will
She go
fucks
in,
with
though.
you. I'll
Let
give
me
you a
tell
shot.
Designs, brazy. Designs.
Listen, my
like on some
fingers
some
are always
shit,
on
or
the
like on some
camera.
shit.
I'll fucks with you one time. See what you can
Yeah,
do for me.
she'll go in. She'll go in.
Yeah. Listen, this girl reminds me of Evie Queen,
And
and she knows how to freestyle.
all day. So what we doing? What we doing?
So what? She's Evie. Doesn't she look like Evie Queen?
Hold on, are we putting a beat on? Are we doing
you
a
gonna-
cappella? What we doing? What we doing?
She's
We gonna throw some
she's
words?
like
What
she's
we
like
doing?
Tampa's Evie Queen, and I fucks with her.
Hey, thank you. And I fuck with Starshia and everybody here. The vibe is brazy. It's a beautiful vibe. You know what I'm saying? That's
Good.
my love all day.
That's what we do here. Eileen,
Yes.
what the fuck?
Great
Ask
question.
us some questions.
Great question.
Wait, you put her on the defensive with the what the fuck?
Yes, we're gonna be straight up in this show because we're uncensored and explicit, and we're straight up
That's
here.
fine.
Hey.
No lies,
That's
no
me.
fake
I
loves.
will tell
Speaking
no-
of fake
I will
loves,
tell no lies.
listen,
So
speaking
Eileen,
of
am
fake
I going to
loves,
get a free Rumplemans out of this?
Rumplemans.
That's all I
Listen,
want.
I'm
very
be
selfish.
right back.
Pour it for
I'm
you.
a
Eileen?
selfish bastard.
to get this position, we
Yeah.
do porn voices.
Porn
Oh,
voices.
Oh shit.
No, you know who's the best at it?
Who?
Serge.
Am I really?
Serge, are you good at it or no?
I'm the best at it.
He sounds like the best.
You damn right I am.
Ain't shit with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you ain't shit
You
with
don't
it,
think so,
Serge.
huh? You think so?
Eileen,
You think
what
so?
do you think?
Ah,
I
so
think
you know
it's
what? You
pretty
never
good.
deflected it before.
No.
But,
pull on
She's
that
passing
beard.
it now? Yeah.
Pull
She's
on
got
that
the
She can
beard.
handle it.
beard.
Pull on the
it
beard.
doesn't feel natural to her anymore.
Pull it.
So-
Pull it.
Come
You're
on.
gonna
Eileen.
pull that beard,
What are you
Eileen?
doing?
Can we pull the beard?
Yeah, we can pull
Why
the
don't you
beard.
go
I'm
ahead and
scared.
pull the beard?
No, I'm not doing
Listen,
that.
I told
Eileen,
I
pull
told
the
Are you
Richard.
scared? Are you scared to
I
pull
am
it?
not scared.
Oh,
Are you
beard.
scared to pull the
Being
beard?
a
I have
Pull the
6
beard.
children. I should not be
Eileen.
scared at all.
Eileen, are you being a scared
Pull the
bitch right now?
beard.
I'm never scared.
Oh yeah.
Scared is never
Why don't you pull Richard's beard? Oh, because
Pull my
Richard doesn't
beard.
have
She doesn't
one.
have
I have
one.
one.
Why
If
don't you have
if
a beard, Richard?
Listen, I have one. If you give me
Yeah.
about, I don't
Why
know,
don't
6,
you
7
fucking
years,
have a
I'll develop
beard,
some sparse
Richard?
growth.
I don't know if you can have a beard like that though. That's,
No,
you can't.
Richard.
No,
Richard
not
doesn't even
Richard.
have a
No.
beard.
Oh,
Just turn
Serge
this
has
way.
one.
I don't think you can. Well, yeah, because
Oh, David has.
Actually,
has
I'm
a-
going
You
to
had a
pull
little
up a
something
picture.
going, didn't
Actually,
you?
I
Boyfriend
had
has
a
a
beard and a
real
mustache
beard.
at one point.
yeah,
I actually did.
He has a
Wow, gotta
His
be.
is-
90s.
Listen,
His is
my
taken
boyfriend
care of.
has
No.
a bougie
No, it
beard.
was a-
yes,
I would say
that's
about
exactly what it is.
15
It's
years ago,
bougie,
maybe?
It's nice.
Okay.
It's taken
Yeah.
care of. Serge has a beard.
I'm going to pull it up.
Serge, you need to
I
open.
look
Come
like,
to
I
our
look
office.
like the devil.
No, I'm growing this
Come
bitch
to our
out.
office.
I'm going to try to be like Merlin.
Are we gonna play a song or what? What song
we
we
got a song.
playing, girl?
What we doing? What we doing?
Let's play Biggie.
What we doing?
No,
No,
we got
we're
we
doing
got
the
one of your
beat.
tracks.
We're
We
doing
got one of
the
your
beat.
tracks.
Okay.
We got the
Swavey.
All right, which
Maybe
one we
he's
got
gonna
going
do
first?
something.
we got
this.
number one.
Listen, she calls herself something, but I call her Swavey because she is Swavey to me.
So introduce the song for
Aight.
us.
So we gonna do check a hoe, cause sometimes you gotta check a hoe.
Yes,
Put a hoe.
let's check this
We
fucking
gotta
hoe.
check a hoe in a whole place. You know what I'm saying?
I
Alright, so we're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, drop that check a
Yo,
hoe.
that shit's gonna be
You're
dope.
7, you done know though.
around, floss
Last
with no salt. Jaws with just balls. Think they bosses cause they sell themselves. You ain't top shelf, no brand, no wealth. I'm bad for your health. Mayweather hands is my ring. Stacking big please. Your hoes been lying, please. No money multiplying rookies. I'm Queen Boogie, collecting the cookies. Still in the show, hustle and flow. QGS empires, and no, I'm not hiring. You claiming whole Texas. Doesn't make you independent, though you ain't no break it. Easily replaceable. Your ass been inflated, whole tossed around like dominoes. You could never compare to me in disparity. Try to take my clarity, they a parody. It's a parody, I'm a special clause. Gotta check a hoe, gotta check a hoe. Check me, I'm the queen bee. Pop shit, move slick, pop quick, bitch. You gon' have to see me, but you ain't ready, you ain't ready, you ain't ready, though. Gotta check a hoe, gotta check a hoe. Check me, I'm the queen bee. Pop shit, move slick, pop quick, bitch. You gon' have to see me, but you ain't ready, you ain't ready, you ain't ready, though. Think you Instagram famous? Hashtag, bitch, you nameless. Your style from Payless, body made in payments. My game, you can't take it. My glaze too ill, you taste it. 9 o'clock, attain your click, clock, quick. Tick tock, bitch, you run a scared. Russian roulette, blonde, a brunette, one in the chamber. No favors, I'm hot sauce flavor. Your worst nightmare, Freddy or Jason. Man, score the glove, hair skin, you're done. I do shit fabulous, then blow you a kiss, baby. Watch from saying my name crazy. It's my destiny. I'm a survivor, soldier, 5 riser. Thought I told ya you were relevant, stupid idiot. Take your Ritalin. Money made me come, so I'm Sullivan. Can't get rid of this. Gotta check a hoe, gotta check a hoe. Check me, I'm the queen bee. Pop shit, move slick, pop quick, bitch. You gon' have to see me, but you ain't ready, you ain't ready, you ain't ready, though. Gotta check a hoe, gotta check a hoe. Check me, I'm the queen bee. Pop shit, move slick, pop quick, bitch. You gon' have to see me, but you ain't ready, you ain't ready, you ain't ready, though. My name rings sirens, you gon' need an ambulance. Don't make me get violence, no falling, avalanche. You don't wanna start a riot, but my clock be quiet. 7 blows to those, give me my dough, it's business, yo. I said we're pretty dope, white beard like it's Christmas dough. Pure sand, eat 'em up on the grand like we in Egypt, yo. Being me is on your wishes, but you can't. I put you on the hit list, I don't mean BET. I got the weapons, Bentley though, classic Rico, high bendito. My state, my property, body 'em, feed 'em to the seagulls. They ain't equal, no sequel. Make 'em see dead presidents, Lorenz Tate. I got that brown sugar, leave 'em bloody, period. Gotta check a hoe, gotta check a hoe. Check me, I'm the queen bee. Pop shit, move slick, pop quick, bitch. You gon' have to see me, but you ain't ready, you ain't ready, you ain't ready, though. Gotta check a hoe, gotta check a hoe. Check me, I'm the queen bee. Pop shit, move slick, pop quick, bitch. You gon' have to see me, but you ain't ready, you ain't ready, you ain't ready, though.
And I'm chilling with ears. I tell these haters they better have some fear, cause I don't play around when we step in the scene. Everybody about to know how the attitude mean, and we swavy. This is the end of the session, but it ain't the end of the session. It's just the beginning of the session.
It's just the motherfucking
we just
beginning,
got started.
Yo, what the fuck is? Who the fuck is Cardi B? Who the fuck is
shit.
fucking these bitches?
Wow.
Y'all ain't shit, because what I just heard right now was on another level. Because guess what? She just said boss bitch, not like I'm gonna suck your dick, bitch. Yeah, that's what she said.
Like respect, like I respect to every artist, everybody who do
Yo,
their thing all
fuck
day.
that.
You know what I'm saying? But my pen game crazy though. See my pen
I
game.
fucks with that. You know why I can fucks with
that's
that?
up.
Because I can sit in my car with my teenage daughter and say, yo, we're gonna take over the world and listen to this shit, because it's not talking about fucking or sucking dick and shit. You know
Yo,
what I
who's
mean?
the producer on that?
I went through Track Pros.
Okay.
Track Pros online. As soon as I heard the beat, it was like, oh my god. And Kenny Extraordinaire put me onto the beat first, and then he sent me the beat. It came from Track Pros, so I had to go to Track Pros to release it, and it was crazy. They got some nice joints.
Where'd you record it?
I usually go through that. I recorded it with Don G at Red Lounge, but Don G's now with Don G's now with AM/PM. So all day AM/PM Animal House Studios. Y'all go check out Animal House Studios. You know what I'm saying? And so I recorded it at Red Lounge, but now Don G's the Animal House Studios. So I went there and recorded it. But it was definitely it was a moment. You know what I'm saying? When you think about, you know, like sometimes you gotta check a hoe. You know,
Yeah,
like
pretty
sometimes
much.
Check a
like,
fucking hoe for
Hey,
real.
Star.
I check hoes all day.
Star.
Like I be
Star.
checking hoes all day. Like I'm like, nah, bitch. We're not,
Search.
we're not
like,
in the
wait a
same
minute,
level
like,
right
it's
here.
just, you know, like you
Bow
know.
down, go away.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
you know,
We're
like,
not the same.
you know.
We're not the
You
same.
Hey, do you remember,
We
guys?
is not
Star.
the motherfucking same fuck a hoe.
Check a hoe.
Check
Check a
a
hoe. That's
Check
what
a
she
hoe.
said. She said
Check
check
a
a hoe
hoe.
where she's getting
So
checked
check,
and
I'm
fuck
gonna
you
check
too.
you and put you in your place, and then
Bye,
I'm gonna get my checks and
bitch.
dismiss your checks at the same time.
That's
You
what
know
it's
what
the
I mean?
baby.
You know.
Yeah,
So,
I
but
feel
that's
that
check a
vibe.
hoe
I
all
feel
day.
that fucking vibe.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's respect. I'm happy on
Listen, so who have you collaborated here in Tampa so far that's popping in the moment? Have you had that chance yet?
collaboration wise, I gotta give big ups to, you know what I'm saying, my best friend, my homie, my dog, my got to be boy, look at here. But anyways, that's a different story. Or day. But Charlie R, you know what I'm saying? Young Stash, y'all check him out online. He's on SoundCloud. I collaborated with Charlie R,
you
Young
need to send me
Stash.
his information.
Boldest, trust me, I got a list. You know what I'm saying? All day, Boldest Steel, all day, PA.
We need him around here.
And then I got D Gambit, all day, D Gambit. I recorded, of course, with my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Gambit?
D Gambit. D Gambit.
Gambit?
Gambit. D Gambit.
No, I like the name Gambit. I had a fish named Gambit and it was killed. But
Oh, wow.
we're going to get to that story another day.
Nice
Rest in
segue.
peace,
Oh,
Gambit.
fucking A.
Rest in peace,
Did you
Gambit.
say the Gambit? I had a fish named Gambit.
No,
One day when
she
I
didn't have a
happened
fish.
I lost Gambit. Gambit died.
Richard, she didn't have a fish that died. She had a fish that was killed.
My fish was killed.
This is
But
different.
I'm an X-Men person, and Gambit is very important to me because he's one of the characters. So, because
Okay,
I'm a
nice.
Gambit and Rogue person. That's my hair, like Rogue, you know.
I ain't feel the vibe.
Yeah,
I feel the
you know
vibe.
what I'm saying?
You're done now.
You know?
All day.
So,
Nice connection there, Stark. Can she move on now?
yes.
Okay.
So D Gambit all day. You know what I'm saying?
Gambit.
My brother Beezum, AM/PM, Junebug. I've collaborated with him. We did a crazy feature. He did a feature with Chris Rivers, Big Pun Son,
Oh.
and he went up top to record it.
Wow.
And it's called "I Will Never Meet Defeat," and the hook is just like the bars is just talking about never meeting defeat. You know what
Listen,
I'm saying? So
that-
it came out brazy. You know what I mean? So
His
it's definitely.
son, he broke my heart when it came out.
Oh,
that
when he
song
told
about
you.
his
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
That's some fuck that shit. You know why? Because we do support the wrong people. And then we got people like this. You know what I'm saying? And then we got people like this. And we got people that actually have
Let
a
the record
value.
reflect she's pointing to Swayze and then the Myers firm, Richard Myers.
Nice.
The Myers from
Yes.
PA. And then we have Eileen.
Come on.
Eileen
like
also.
this. You're on radio. You can't say,
Listen.
oh, like this,
Yeah.
like this.
Okay, can I put my name submission in?
What's good? Oh,
For
Gio
if she
Alexis,
If she wins, we should call her Eileen Euleen. Since she's a bartender.
Eileen
Okay.
Euleen. Just like this.
Eileen,
Oh,
that's cute. I like that.
I like that one.
I like it.
Eileen
That's really
Euleen.
cute.
Just like this.
Eileen, you Lane. That's really cute.
That's what
Boom.
that's how I'm gonna say. So
Hey,
if I call
hey,
you
that's
out,
baby.
I'd be like, "Yo, Eileen, you lean just like
that.
me,
That's way
Or
better.
or together." That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
I like it.
I think
what I
he
do.
like you.
Yeah,
Eileen,
I hope
Eileen.
so.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck daddy.
Because I want to
Fuck
put
outta
beer.
here.
That was
Oh,
it.
fuck daddy.
I wonder if, since Eileen, you're auditioning to be a co-host, I think Eileen should ask you just something.
Yeah, ask her some questions.
So ask me some questions.
Ask you some questions.
Yeah, come up with something good.
Yo, Eileen, what kind of questions are you gonna ask?
What do you got?
today?
Questions? What kind of questions you
Oh,
got?
because I wasn't
No
prepared
pressure.
for that. But
Let's go.
But you an Italian chick, so you good. You
What
Staten
kind of
Island.
questions you
It's the
got?
automatic divide. You know, it's talk game.
But
I
you
mean,
but Chai chicks are bomb ass too. You're the first one I ever met.
And Puerto Rican too, so that borica.
Boom.
She better.
That's our song
Yo,
with adobo.
now she better give me.
Like that's our song with adobo.
So she's saying she's gonna cook with me too. So we're
she's
gonna
gonna cook.
up.
Yes, she's gonna cook.
So
with
our
you, too.
barbecues are gonna be lit as fuck, motherfuckers, and you're not invited.
That's right.
Everybody can bring
Boom.
a little something to the table. That's how,
But you
know?
can see our photo shoots about us doing all that shit.
You done that. You done that.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, now I'm put on the
Let's-
spot.
Okay,
Okay.
Kinda like,
No pressure.
It's never easy.
Dun, dun, dun,
no,
dun.
don't do that.
No,
Don't do that.
Now
Then
it's
I'm
pressure.
really
Now
gonna
it's
freak
pressure.
out. Yeah, it's
You got to be able to
pressure
perform under pressure.
Listen.
I do
Come on, give
perform
her a
under
You just have
pressure,
to
though.
imagine everyone
I do.
naked.
But we mean on the air.
Come on, you don't got a question? Ask her something.
Are you
Ask
thinking
her
that
what
we're
she
naked
said.
right now?
Eileen, you lead.
in Tampa
She thinking
and
we're
on
naked.
the music scene doing all that.
Okay, I moved to
Yeah.
Tampa when I was
Is
younger.
that what she thinks?
And then as far as music, I started doing music when I was maybe 19. But I wrote my first song when I was like 12 with my cousin.
How old are you
So
now?
I was 12.
No, you can't ask
See, I
that.
didn't
That's a
ask.
question you don't ask.
Even
Go
I
ahead.
object.
I will never
Objection.
You know what,
I got a question.
I need to know.
Objection.
I got a question.
I need to know.
Okay, what was the name of the first song you wrote?
It was, oh my God.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I was like 12, right?
Okay.
And she just came down from Chicago not too long ago, and she brought it up, and I was like, oh my God, you know? I don't even think I ever titled it, but it was like a love song. But at 12 years old,
Do you remember what it is?
Older than
Do you
nobody,
remember the
I'm like 12
verse?
years old. Yeah.
Go,
yeah,
let's go. Let's hear the verse.
You
I gotta hear the verse. I gotta hear the verse.
Boy, you took my heart away, but now there's nothing left to say. But boy, I thought that you really cared, but now I see there's nothing there for me or for you. Oh, will somebody please tell me what to do? Boy, I thought that you really cared for me.
Sound like some house.
Now I see that we were never meant to
I got
be
the right person.
Mind you, first of all, I was
I
like
got the right
maybe
person.
like 10 years old. I was like 10 or 11. My
So
cousin
who's
was-
breaking hearts
my
at
cousin-
10
I
years
got the
old?
fucking right person.
Like, for
My
real.
cousin was like 12 or 13. My sister was like,
She
so we
said,
were young.
"Yo, my heart got broke, nigga."
And I at that time, my heart wasn't even broke. But
Ugh.
that's how I knew that I had the passion for music.
Facts.
First of all, if we go back even before that, when I was 5, and I'm going to keep it real with y'all, when I was maybe between 5 or 7, this is a memory that just came to my mind, right? I did a song, and I promise you I'm going to remix it. And it was, we can laugh about it too. My feelings won't be hurt. This is really funny. And I had a dance with it, right? And I
Oh, there was a dance too?
beep, beep, beep,
Swavy, y'all. Swavy.
She's about
beep, beep, beep the horn, watch the cars go by. Cars go by. Beep, beep, beep the horn, watch the cars go by. Now you tell me.
You know, but you released that
I
now?
was like 7 years old. I released that shit now. That shit be
That's
popping.
gonna be a banger.
Right?
I'm telling you.
Everybody watch cars go by. Cars go
Wait.
by. Watch cars go by.
Wait a minute. When I was young, I came up with the wheels on the bus go round, round, round.
We got it like this now, nigga.
Cars go by.
Cars go by.
Yo.
Cars go by.
Yo, believe it or not, Rich is into hip hop.
All day, every day. Hey,
We're gonna get him. His next outfit's gonna be some Timbs and some baggy jeans. My boyfriend.
bring up
No,
Whiskey North now?
no.
Is that what you're gonna do?
My boyfriend
Yeah.
and I.
Yeah.
He's gonna pick your stuff one time because you're gonna look so.
Look, I'm going through.
Oh, you're gonna be styled.
It is. And
We're
I'm doing
gonna have
okay,
a
right?
night of.
Wait.
I am not Richard
Am I
Myers.
looking okay?
I'm
Am I
Dick.
looking like all right? Okay.
Dick Myers.
mad at
Yeah,
Dick
no.
Myers.
Yeah, no, you're gonna be
We're
Dick
gonna have-
Myers when
You're
you go
gonna
out.
be Dick Myers when you go out.
You're not Richard Myers, you're Dick Myers.
Oh my goodness.
If we're gonna
Ladies and
fake
gentle-
it,
okay,
can you call
okay.
me Big Dick Myers?
Okay.
Hey, whatever you want to call. Big Dick
Like if I'm
Myers.
gonna start-
Ladies and gentlemen,
But I'd have
Dick
to lie.
Myers
Big
has
Dick
arrived
Myers has
to
arrived.
La Pequeña Colombia.
Big
You
Dick.
gotta shout him out in the mic just like that, too. Just like that.
Pequeña Colombia.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
PJs. I want to shout out PJs. Shout out PJs.
Yeah.
PJs,
Yeah.
Pete's Place North.
Or
Pete's
they-
Place
Hey.
North, baby.
Pete's Place North. We can't wait to open up. My God.
You're not doing.
Eileen
You're
is
not
a
even doing
badass-
anything right now
We're not allowed to open yet.
Yeah,
We're
you-
just
unless
a
you
regular
have
bar.
food.
because you don't have food.
We don't sell mozzarella sticks and chicken wings. So,
I want to tell you
Well,
something.
that's why she's telling you if you cook and you bring your own
there we
food,
go. We can open.
You
You
can
can make
open
some
up.
pasteles, bitch.
you just have to work. You just have to work 10 times as hard for the same pay.
know.
That's
Listen.
okay, right?
Listen, I want to say
It's-
I want to say something about Peace Place though. It's like I go to like a lot of bougie places. I'm always in Hyde Park, downtown, Ybor City.
Get out.
But sometimes that's like my little place that I can like find
Everybody
myself.
has
It's like
their
your
own favorite
Cheers.
dive
Honestly,
bar. No.
it's
Yeah.
I meant that,
Everybody
like,
knows your name.
My shit is
I'm
Pegasus.
I am
Listen,
not the.
my friends that know me know me.
More important than, you know.
Yeah, the
Facts.
my friends that know me. That I'm not start shit. Like just my friends. We go there and we say hi. And
They
we
come
have a
in and
drink.
it's always a good vibe. There's never like
And that's- yeah,
I can say, and I've bartended at a few bars in Tampa, and it's always been one place, a biker bar, or go to this place, and it's this crowd. But PJ's, I can honestly say, has been it's a mixed crowd. There's like it's very rare that something will happen and somebody will come in and
Like
and
sometimes
shit
you
gets-
get like the likes of Star, and then other times you get
course.
more of the higher level people like me.
Wow.
The upper echelon.
Right? Is that
come
right?
in with Star.
No, they didn't.
In
Well, that's
7
because-
fucking
that's
minutes.
because- that's
In
because-
7 minutes. Because if I say Richard,
you take it because the stars high
yo,
to the sky.
let me tell you something, baby girl. You want to hear something?
Charlotte,
You want to see?
Charlotte.
You want to hear
Stars high
something?
to the skies.
If I call Richard and I say, "Yo, I'm a PJs," you know what he says? I'll be there.
It doesn't matter who
7
I'm
minutes.
with at the moment, right?
And he will be there in
That's
7 minutes.
No, but it's
That's
always
love,
been.
that's respect
I've
when you
worked
just-
there.
When you
I
got good
enjoy
energy with
years
somebody
now.
and you
Yeah.
get this vibe,
I
why not just
enjoy-
embrace that moment? You know?
I enjoy, I know something that bothered me about the way people talked about me because, I am in entertainment. I've always been in entertainment.
Yeah.
And I've always been in, I'm a dancer. I dance. And I'm like music and stuff.
Hey,
they're
do
always
you
like,
remember
oh,
what my ex called you?
she called me an escort. She thought I was an escort.
Escort what?
Escort.
Escort what?
Prostitute and stripper.
Yes.
Just because I'm like, I got my
So you're
swag.
covering all the bases.
Yes.
Well, and then
Yes.
you know what I
and
told
at the
him?
time I thought, motherfucker, how do you disparage her like that?
I'm sorry, bitch,
Well,
because
it
you
wasn't
cannot
far
get
off.
to this level. I'm very comfortable with who I am.
And you always have been. You always have been.
You know what I'm
As long as I've
saying?
known you, yeah.
I never ask anybody for shit. I do it my own.
You have
I have my
your
own
We should
kids.
tell.
Yeah,
Can,
yeah.
can,
Like,
can,
fuck
I, can, I,
him.
can I take 2 minutes out? Because it seems out of context, but just to drive it home. When I first met Star asked me maybe 2-3 weeks after we met, like, oh, let's go out to some nightclub. And I'm like, okay, let's go. I'm getting over the ex. Let's just go. Just have fun. I need to get out. Okay. And so she Facebook lives the drive. It's just a drive. It's in the car. Okay. And she posts it. And my ex writes to me, like, what are you doing with this escort, prostitute, and...
But that was just
And stripper.
That was just
There's levels.
you know.
There's levels to this.
So guess what Richard did?
Yeah.
Richard calls me the next day and he says, I need to talk some serious business with you. Somebody is defaming your name.
I said, it's
And I
defamatory.
I said, defamatory? Well, then tell me
But
all
no,
about it.
wait. First, I told her the story. She started to laugh about it.
Of course, as she should.
And you know what I
Right,
said?
in retrospect, it's funny.
And I
though.
said, you mean I can make money in all those categories? Like all of them? Like, damn,
Well,
we
You
need...
didn't diversify your portfolio.
Like,
But
dude,
here's what I
my
did.
portfolio
I
went
said,
from like
how
damn to bam.
dare you defame one of my friends?
And she looked at it like
Thank
a job
you.
opportunity. Wait a second.
Wait, like business speaking here, that could actually be a really good thing right now.
Yeah, 3 incomes. Can't beat that.
Like a bunch of
That's
income.
just another female looking at another
Dovetailing
female.
this in.
You know,
Hey,
Okay, sorry,
hey,
it was there.
hey.
I took it. Thanks.
her name, I'm going to out her.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh.
This is Starshear, the responsible one now,
Instagram at
because I am now a fucking responsible
Okay,
person.
I won't use the name. But she's...
Give me my shoes
If
back,
she
bitch.
wants she wants to compete with Eileen Euleen and come in and bring my fucking sneakers back.
Okay, see?
She can
Just
come
see
in.
what happened
Oh.
was, well, what happened was I wanted to keep her, but now we have a position open
Yeah.
because we want her now.
I just want my sneakers. It's not about replacing you. It's
But-
about getting my sneakers
I'm
back.
Like, who's got the sneakers?
We're gonna get the sneakers. He wants
It's
us
an
to be in
ongoing
business
story for
it.
44 episodes here. It's just,
Yeah, you have
I
to
was
read
like,
back.
wait a minute.
I'm
I'm
going
like,
to go back and
when are
look.
you talking about the
because,
sneakers?
now I need to know what the
listen to almost every episode. The sneakers come
The
fucking
sneakers
up.
are always talked about.
Okay, I was wondering. I was like, wait a minute. I'm a sneakerhead, so I'm like, which
Well,
one?
they're the-
We talking about
they're the,
retros?
I steal my
They're the
boyfriend's
Nikes, you know what I'm
sneakers.
saying?
They're the Nike. What are they? What are they? Nikes?
No,
I'm gonna like, yeah.
I steal my boyfriend's sneakers.
They're the Adidas closures. That's what they are. The closures. You know the closures.
Adidas.
Yeah.
Closure.
we should call them the closures. That's,
That's
a good
what
one.
I'm calling
Yeah.
The
So
closures.
now, I just want to say, like, this is a dope vibe. Like, Chai girl. I'm a girl from up north, and like, this is the first Chicago chick I have ever met in my life. I only meet Chai dudes because I'm a barber. You know what I mean? Like, I never get a lot of opportunities.
Hey,
to
you know,
meet
shy
girls.
guys got hair.
Huh? No,
Nothing.
Chai guys don't have hair because I know a Chai guy that doesn't have hair, and he went and did a surgery for like $5,000, and like he was so scared to get a haircut, and like
You
he's
did
not
one.
even
That's
a G
lots of an
because
investment.
he's not a G. But like he's not a good person. So I'm glad you have no hair. But anyways,
They made it all the way
All
up there.
right. Be nice.
Okay.
Be nice.
but this is my first shy girl I ever met.
What's it? Like, I'm from the Shy. I was raised out here in the 813, so I definitely
How old?
represent the 813. I was moved out here when I was like 10.
10.
So I was raised out here in the
Okay.
813.
How
So
old
not
are
the-
you? I need to
and-
know.
No.
First of
No.
all,
I need to
First
know.
of all-
Shut the
No.
fuck up. I need
You're
to know
still-
because I will
you're
tell her
still
my age.
28 to me, so you.
I need to fucking know.
Look, I get better as I age, like fine wine, baby. First of all.
How old are we?
Second of all, it's in the genes. My
Yes,
mama
girl.
look good. My grandma before she passed away looked good. My aunties look good. It's you know what I'm saying? And just being all day. So my age shouldn't be a factor in the factor. But
There's
since you
no
wanna-
age and no factors because
it don't matter. It don't matter.
matter.
It don't matter the age. Look, they say black don't crack and Puerto Rican don't. You know what I'm saying? Don't age. You know what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying?
what's up? Let me tell you that. Let me know. No.
Nah, Puerto Rican don't age.
So
We
what
don't-
is it?
We age gracefully, baby.
Okay, so
we
what,
age
what
gracefully.
we talking about here?
It's wisdom.
Okay, we
Take
get
a
it.
guess. Take a guess. I'll tell you if you're close.
34.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Is that like just under?
just a little bit.
35. 36.
I'm 30 bigs.
36.
I'm 30 bigs.
Bix.
30.
I'm 30 bigs.
What the fuck
What
does
does
that
that
mean?
We don't speak your language, man.
I'm 30 bigs.
36.
Well, there we go.
But it's not
I'm
a-
36 too.
But it's not-
Hey.
No wonder
Me
we.
too. Me too. I'm
Bitch,
in there.
You ain't not. You
I am
is
so
not.
36. Come
Don't.
on, ladies.
Tell me about yourself. Like now.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So this is what's gonna happen. Now we're gonna be vibing. But
We
check
have an
this out.
update. The riots have moved to University Mall.
We're going.
That's like right up
Can
We
we
there.
have
go
riots
cover it
here.
real sick?
We have riots in Tampa now.
They burned down a gas station already.
Which gas station?
Oh my God. God bless.
Well, I think it's
Listen,
on
you know,
Fowler.
I like to take a moment real quick. I'm not overstepping my boundaries.
They made it here.
But everybody, we can take a moment. God, please allow everyone to heal from the prejudice, from
Yes.
the racism.
Please allow
from
everyone
the
to
pain
heal
that's
from this
pondering-
prejudice.
from the pain that's pondering against everybody, because this can really get to a serious point right now. But it's
Yeah.
because everybody's aggression and everybody's
We
emotion
need
and
to be
everybody's
united and not aggressive. We need to be smarter and not aggressive. We need to work together because if we work together, we can have a say in here.
Big facts.
We need to be
And
smarter
everyone's trying to make a
and not
stand.
aggressive. We are not animals. We have power.
Big facts.
You know
It's
what I
all
mean?
true.
Everyone's trying to
We
make a
have
stand,
power.
but I just-
Our words have power. We have power.
I think everyone's so tired of waiting for some kind of change that
Because
everyone's
they're
acting
not
out.
working.
And just
No.
God bless
Well,
everybody
that
in
is-
this
I'm
world
sorry.
right now. You
I'm
know,
sorry
God bless
to
everybody
say,
right now.
I'm
You know,
sorry to
prayers
say-
up. You know,
I'm sorry to say, no one has been working. Nobody worked,
Big
and
facts.
now that shit is fucking up. Now you want to work. So now you have to be the piece that you say you are in you because nobody has worked. I've worked. I don't know anybody that's worked with me because I've always been involved with youth at risk. Richard has worked because
I've been
Richard
working.
works with children all day long. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know how that
Who
sounds.
are you working?
I really don't know how that sounds.
Whoa.
But
Oh, like that.
Never mind.
Not like that.
I represent
don't
my
care,
clients
but- yeah.
well, is what you're
I'm
meant to
just
say.
saying, like, the right way is not creating violence or behaving like a savage because that's what they want you to think you are,
Well,
so
that's what
they
they
can
want
kill
to do.
you.
Yep.
Don't get killed and be a wise man together with your community and stand together.
I wanna-
That's
Like
how
I'm
your voice will
understanding,
be heard.
I'm both right because I understand why they're acting like that. The aggression, the pain, the passion.
I
You know what I'm
understand.
saying? But at the same time, I'm just like God
Channel
bless
it.
everyone and
Channel
and
it
guide
for
us,
good.
guide us through a different path and let the justice system really take effect. Let the justice
God-
system fucking take effect.
Thank you.
Like you know what I'm saying? They want to fire somebody. First of all, it just took 2 months for the Abry for that case for them to even arrest the two
There's
white
not
guys
enough time.
who killed
There's
that
not
man
enough
right there,
time.
bloody like you dig what I'm saying? It doesn't make no. You know, it just happens so many times that everyone's just it just can get.
Yeah,
to a
it happened.
chaotic
There was
state,
like
and we
3
just have to
major
really
ones
just,
in
you
a
know,
week and a half. So
all
that's,
we can do is pray and pray for the best.
All right,
and,
so
you
this is
know?
where I chime in just for a second because we do all know, even though that's rampant and it's been endemic and we can't get rid of the racism and it's going to be everywhere in every aspect in every corner of
Yeah,
our
that's why you
society.
change the
It's going to
system
be there,
and make it
but
punishable.
still, 97% of everybody that's in, are they're good people. So I just don't want to go in the area of like we got to destroy an entire, all law enforcement's bad. It's not true. Okay, we do need to clean it up. That's true, but
Yeah.
we don't need to eradicate all of it.
I agree,
So,
but
okay.
I agree that not all law enforcement is bad. Just like because if somebody has a hoodie, doesn't mean they're bad neither.
No, it works both
But
ways.
I
I agree with you.
say,
hard.
I
It's
I
hard,
agree with you.
you know. But
do
I
wanna
agree.
say
Some
something.
cops, you know what I mean.
No,
It's not all bad. You
I
know?
do want
It all
to say
boils
one
on
thing
every
though.
aspect of life. Anytime you go only to the extremes and say that's the normal, it can't be right.
Yeah, I want to say
That's
something to back you up, Richard, about that. I service.
You
so
better. I represent you.
He's paying me to say this. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like I'm being paid to do this testimony right now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I just want to say something. Regardless of the fact, right? Those people, like everything that's happening. The cops that I service are good people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like any group of people. There's your rotten apples and there's your good apples.
That was my point I was
You
making.
know
I
what I'm
agree.
saying? And guess what?
Yeah, I agree.
That's why all you got to do
We
is
don't have
change
control
the
of
system.
that. We, no matter what, it's even in like my culture. Okay, American culture sees me as cool as fuck, but my culture.
Wait,
doesn't
wait,
see
wait,
me
wait.
as-
Wait.
said that?
Objection, Your Honor.
You sure? Just
She's cool as fuck.
Well,
Wait,
She's cool
the
as fuck.
narcissistic American
Yeah,
culture
there
does.
you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Whatever. People like they think the tattoos are cool and whatever, but in my culture, I would be like the worst trash to exist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because I'm in
Like an escort, prostitute.
stripper, hooker,
Just
that would
stripper.
be even worse. That would be like even worse. Like that would be like even like in like the sex trade, the lower class, like boom, 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 boom.
And you got tattoos, huh?
Because of my
Okay, yeah.
tattoos.
Violent.
Yeah.
I
You know
think
what
now
mean?
and now it's like 2020. Like it's just like individuality.
My mom-
like being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Be yourself.
Someone should be able to do their hair how they want to do, dress how they want to dress,
Anything.
do what you want to. You know what I'm saying? Someone shouldn't judge you because you never know someone's heart, someone's loyalty, someone's spirit, and someone's soul,
I
and
wanna
what
say
someone
it-
stands for.
I wanna say a
You never know.
testimony.
It's easy to judge by someone's look, and then you talk to someone and be like, "Damn, they're intellectual."
Yeah.
Or, "Damn, they have
Yeah.
You want me to tell you a
that's
testimony?
absolutely
You know what
true,
I
yeah.
mean? You know, so it's so easy to at first be like, "Oh, wait a minute."
Like,
you know
wait,
what
I
mean?
don't want to talk to you. Like, I'm
Let
like,
me-
you don't even
let me
know
t-
when
let
you
me-
vibe with somebody.
let me tell you a
Exactly.
testimony.
Very
Can I
You
just
get to
can
know
I
somebody, you know?
because I need to get going
He
soon.
needs to leave.
I just want to say to my daughter, not racist, and I love you.
Oh my god.
Because he's a Jewish from Long Island.
Aw.
That's
You want to hear a sad story?
that's up to me.
That was a pretty sad story. I don't know if you can top that.
Sad story. I'm black, like I said. My wife is half German, half Mexican.
Well, no, wait. You're black.
You're black?
Get out of here.
I'm black.
When did you become black?
I'm now.
He said I was born black, bitches.
Exactly.
All right, go ahead.
So my kids are biracial, and my daughter is 17. My son is 14. We're driving down the street. My wife's in the passenger seat. My two children are in the back seat. I happen to get pulled over by the police. Young lady, Caucasian officer. She pulls me over. She comes up to the car, and she says, "Sir, why are you driving with your lights off?" And I said, "Ma'am, I didn't know I was driving with my lights off." And before she came up to the car, I told my son, I said, "Look, you watch this. You're going to be driving soon. You're a young black male." I said, "Look, I want you to watch how Daddy talks to this police officer." First thing I did is I put my hands on the steering wheel so she could see my hands. I rolled down my windows and I said, "How you doing this evening, officer?" She said, "I'm doing great. How are you doing?" I said, "I'm doing great." She said, "You're driving with your lights off." I said, "I didn't notice that." I said, "Actually, my lights are on automatic, but I detailed the car earlier. I must have hit it with my knee."
Right.
So I turned the lights on from the left side. She looks down, thinking I'm reaching for something. I'm not reaching for nothing. I put my hands back where she can see them. I crack a joke. The officer laughs, and she sees my wife, my kids in the car, and she's like, "Well, sir, I just wanted to let you know you're driving with your headlights off." And she says, "You and your family, your beautiful family, have a great evening." I said, "Thank you, officer. You too. Be safe out there." She walks away. I tell my son, I said, "Look, that's how you talk to a police officer when you get pulled over." I said, "First of all, you don't start screaming shit about you know your rights. Why the fuck you pull me over? I got my cell phone." I was like, "You don't do that. Don't give them a reason to go on the defensive."
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, you got to talk to them like they're people, and that's exactly what I told him. I said, "Son, police officers are regular people, just like you and me." I was like, "That young lady wants to go home to see her family after she gets off of work." And I seen a kid on about 20 years old, black guy on Facebook today, played it for my kids. He is saying, all these different. It was on TikTok, placed on Facebook,
Right.
but he was telling
You
black
have to
males.
right. You have to presume that they're out to get you because you're
He-
black,
He
right?
was saying, well, he's telling them things not to do. And I
Right.
told my wife, I was like, it is 2020. It's a damn shame that this young black guy feels like this. He said, don't ride around in a wife beater. Don't wear a do-rag.
I wear a
Don't
do-rag
ride
and
around
I
with
wear a
your
white
head
beater.
Turned up loud.
Okay.
He said, keep
I
your
wear
hands
white
on the
beaters.
No,
dance
be
floor.
yourself, but then be respectful when approached.
You
Right,
know
that's
what?
right.
Exactly.
You know
But
what?
It's sad that we even have to. You know,
It is. It's
You know
very
what?
sad that it
You
has
know
to
what?
be like that.
I'm an educated person with a bachelor's degree. I was going for my master's at one point. I had no ink, right? And then I didn't do the ink. And the way that I see that people see me now, it makes me fucking laugh. Because, excuse me, I'm an educated woman.
And people look
and guess
at
what?
different.
Yeah.
They see
I
tattoos,
could change
they
your
see
life
anything.
today if I told you what I knew. Because you know what? When I was very young, I had a mentor. And my mentor's still involved in my life. And that person, I know a lot of people don't agree with Donald Trump and stuff, but she was like who's in his club.
Yeah.
And she was my mentor. And you know what she said? The person next to you can have the answer to save your life. You know what I'm saying?
You never know, so that's why
You
should
never
judge
know.
someone,
It's just
You
so
never
sad,
know.
though.
You never know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, sometimes you see, like, anybody that is not, like, to your par. Man, let me tell you something. I went from bougie to, like, not giving a fuck.
Well, I can
dressing.
safely say I'm the oldest in this room.
Mhm.
And it seems like to me it wasn't long ago that you would presume the best in your fellow human being.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long ago, but I would say over the last 12, 15 years, it seems like in that period of time. It's gotten to the point where it's
I
absolutely polarized.
Honestly, I have biracial children, and it's sad to think they're old enough to be out. They're old enough to be driving by themselves, and it's sad that you have to, even though, like you said back then, you always thought the best of somebody, and
Right.
now it's you gotta be worried if, God forbid, because of how your child looks.
Right.
It's sad because you're Spanish.
You gotta
or
be a
black.
Spanish, black, white, like
Yeah.
that.
Like you
The
can't put
police,
on your
you-
hoodie.
you
or
can't
you know,
do it.
because they're gonna automatically.
And
put
it's
it
sad.
in. Really
I want to say.
Yeah, and it really, like my 18-year-old, he looks like a little asshole. Basically, if you want to look, he looks like an asshole.
Let me pause real
But,
quick.
yeah.
We'll continue. Richard Myers from the Myers from P has to step out.
I want to
Thank
thank.
you.
I want to thank our contestant, or plural contestants. I don't
It's
know.
so hard because I'm like loving it
Okay.
right now.
I don't know.
I'm just
I don't
loving
know.
it right
Like
now.
I think each of you should send me an envelope filled with something good,
Hey, say.
and the one
say
with the larger
good in it.
envelope.
I got you on a bar tab.
Well, as a lawyer, I think you will understand that would be considered bribery. And due to the logistics,
I was thinking
feel
of
we
who
might-
can fill with the most Jolly Ranchers. I don't know what you're thinking of. Oh my God, you're so awful.
I don't know. I wasn't even
How
Jolly
dare
Ranchers.
you?
I can't buy you with
How
Jolly.
dare you question a
I
son
can't.
of God?
I can't buy you with Jolly Ranchers. You gotta feel the energy. I can't buy you with Jolly Ranchers.
He said-
I can cook you some arroz con gandules, but that wouldn't be
Oh,
fair.
you'll go
It
for
will
it.
make it unfair. Like
Men
if I,
loves to
if I
get
made
fat.
some-
How
it will
you
make
love
it
a man?
unfair,
You
know?
make it
Who
fat.
cooks?
See, you
Who
can
cooks
offer
the best?
you can offer
Who
the
cooks
food,
the?
I offer the
Who cooks the
liquor.
best
She
fried
said I got the
plantains
wrong-
right here?
No, we're not going to answer. He wants us to confirm it. We're not going to do it, girls.
Fried plantains. Come on.
We
We're
can
on
do
woman power right now. We're on woman
Fuck
power.
that shit,
Women
Rose.
stand
We're
together.
gonna take
We all
over
tree
this
right. Look, we all tree right.
Girl power.
That's gonna be Star Shears. You know what I'm saying? We got the lead.
Eileen
Lee. And you just said that.
Eileen
OJ
Lee.
right there. We got the PJ in the booth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me tell you something. I have a great friend of mine. His name was Michael. He was, we practiced a lot of spirituality together. We had like a whole group and we worked together and he passed away. So Michael, he passed away like a little while ago. And you know what he used to say? Who's better than you? And I used to say, nobody.
Hey, blast.
Nobody,
Blast.
right?
Yeah.
And guess what? Who's better than you? Nobody.
Nobody.
But when we were all meditating with a lot of friends and stuff like that, we decided it's not who's better than you. Who's
Hey.
better than you? Two of you. Because you can make yourself
Teamwork
more.
make the dream work.
You can make yourself
Teamwork
more.
make the dream work.
Right?
Yes.
You are Richard the father.
Yes.
You're Richard the
I'm
father.
trying to fade out. You keep bringing me back in.
Like, you know, you can be Richard the father, Richard
Mr.
the
Myers, you
lawyer.
don't know it was really nice to
The
meet
Myers
you.
firm PA, who's better than you? Two of you.
That's right.
So now I have two people here, and the vibe was great. And
It was swaving.
It was
It
swaving.
really was. I liked it.
Later, brother.
What is Eileen's name?
Eileen, you lean.
Eileen.
Just like that.
me.
Just like that.
Or just like that.
Just like that.
If I lean, you lean. Just like
So
that.
guess what? We're gonna have Swavey do our intro song.
Don't go down foul.
That would be crazy. I'm with that all day long.
Okay.
All day.
But are we gonna do that? We don't know because our reality show starts in July. Are you about that life? Ybor City, we have a few shows on the strip.
A little bit.
A little bit. But mine has been in Tanger every other weekend.
Hey.
And things are coming together again. And let's see where I'm going to be. But I heard something about the Pegasus. Now, John the Poet. Love to John the Poet. I want to tell you something about John the Poet. John the Poet is a personality. And sometimes he says outrageous things. But he's a radio personality.
He's a Tampa Troll King.
You know what I mean? So relax. I don't like him either sometimes. I fight with him all the time. But we roast each other. That's what we do. Yeah. And he roasts everybody that he can. He wants the banter. Because it makes great show. You know what I'm saying? He's very smart, but he's a good person.
He's an asshole.
He's an asshole, but he's a good person.
A little bit of an asshole.
Everybody got a different character.
And let me tell you something. And let me tell you something. I was never engaged with John the Poet.
Oh.
I'm married, motherfuckers.
All right. And what happened was today.
Yeah, okay. So where do we find you, Swavey?
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, QGS7, digital platforms, QGS7. QGS7 is my artist name. I'm going to make a page of Swavey just for you, and we're going to do everything we network and everything we build.
Because Swavey deserves a page.
Swavey deserves a page. I'm going to make a Swavey page. I'm going to make a Swavey page.
I don't give a fuck about who you are.
And every Swavey page, we're going to do everything we network, everything we build from here on out, we're going to put on the page.
I don't give a fuck about who the fuck you are. I don't care if you're Cardi B. I don't care if you're Nicki Minaj. I don't give a fuck about if you're Mariah Carey. She will be Swavey to me only because that's my Swavey.
Swavey. Shout out to Cardi B. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You done know though.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. First of all, like I'm not a hater. I feel like this, right? Like everybody got their lane on what they do.
Yeah.
Some people good at making the beats. Some people good at writing. Some people good at freestyling. Some people want to talk about ass and tits. Some people want to talk about strapping cash. Some people want to talk about love and politics. Some people want to talk spiritual reality. You know what I'm saying? And everybody got their own lane and their own swave. You know what I'm saying? I could happen to touch each one of those topics, from the making the beats to the love and spiritual, to the life, to the gangster, to the trap, to the money, to the getting to work. You know what I'm saying?
Money,
you know what I'm saying?
the
Like,
cash, the host, she just wants it all.
Why not? Why
not? I suppose.
All right, so
listen, I just want to tell you though.
What's goody?
Thank you for coming on my show.
No, I appreciate you reaching out though.
Listen,
like man,
I see something. Listen, this is not for nothing because my people don't reach out to me because they reach out to me, and this like people reach out to me all the time, and I bring them on. But this one was like a little special favor. Somebody reached out to me for you.
I know. Shout out to Chris Lefty. We were at Thanksgiving. I'm about to cut you off. We were at Thanksgiving, right? I went to Erica's house. Shout out to Erica. I love you. I haven't seen you in a minute. I just be home, you know, getting myself together. But we were at Thanksgiving, and me and Lefty outside talking. We vibing. Had some good food. Them yams, oh my God. Right? So we vibing. And he's like, yo, I got this girl named Star Shears. You'll really get along with her. She's mad cool. She's doing her thing with the radio interviews. And I know you still do, you know, he's like, you still doing your music? And I'm like, of course. All day. I'm always going to be doing my music. You know what I mean? So we just got to vibing, and that's when he connected us together. So that was dope. And then I reached out to you, and then I got the message like, yo, what are you doing tomorrow? And I'm like, what are you doing Saturday? And I was like, yo, what's goody? What's popping? Like, let me know.
I don't always
let
show
me know, you
all the time,
like,
but when I show, it's
on time. Hey, let's go. Let's go.
I'm not always there.
But I'm always on time. I gave you my all. Now, baby, be mine.
All right, so you want us to play this this other track
We
you
could
got
do
on?
Reach a Hole. If we got time, we could do it off the top.
Yeah,
You
we'll
guys-
close it out with the Reach to Grab It. You want that one?
Yeah,
please?
we could close. What do you want to close it out with? Talk to me. You talk
Well,
to
that's
me.
the only two that I saw on there.
Yo,
Yeah.
you gotta log in. You gotta tag your friends in this shit because this is history in the making
Boom.
right here, and I have never ever said that on my show. That
Bless
right
up,
here,
bless up, respect. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but she's
Thank you.
on it, and
Thank you,
I'm part of
respect.
it, and like,
All
yeah.
day star she is in the
Oh,
building.
excuse me, you want a record release party? Well, we're gonna give you one, but you're gonna have to log on and follow us so we can tell
Hey,
you where it's
follow,
gonna be
follow,
at
follow.
because we're gonna make it at the best fucking venue in Tampa Bay.
You done know
How
though.
about an all-white party and just me and you wear hot pink?
Ew. How about you wear hot pink and I
Why
wear
would
hot
it
red?
be an all white
Okay.
party?
You wear hot pink and I wear hot red.
And what is this girl gonna wear?
And then I'll do pink lipstick and you do red
What is
lipstick.
your favorite?
I like pink and black.
So she's gonna wear pink and black.
Bam. We're gonna get this popping though.
We're having an all white party.
You can
With
wear all
pink.
white, but
All
me
right.
and us three,
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
be
wear
white.
color.
Did
Okay, yeah, fuck you.
you not say an all white party?
We are special.
All pink.
Thank
party.
you.
Oh, no.
Oh, you want to wear blue, guys?
I'm with blue.
You guys want to fucking listen?
We gonna wear red.
Well,
nigga.
guess
We
what?
gonna wear
Guess
red,
what?
nigga.
Guess what?
Everybody
Guess
wear
what?
red.
Well,
Nigga.
guess what? We're gonna wear yellow here. Like we're gonna wear yellow. I'm just saying, no matter what the fuck,
Shout out to my manager James Crummy in the building though. It's nothing but
James
love,
Crummy.
family all day.
no matter what the fuck, this group right here, we're just gonna wear our own color. Everybody else is gonna have to wear white to come in the house. How about that?
Hey.
Okay, every day.
Hey. Okay.
Awesome to have you. What a talent you are.
Bless. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having
And
me.
guess
You know
what?
what I'm saying?
I have so many opportunities with you. And this bitch, she knows so many people.
That's the thing it's about is networking. You know?
Networking.
Everybody
Yeah,
can bring to the
definitely.
table something and everybody
So-
grow. You know what I'm saying?
I asked you a question.
Yes.
Who was the hardest collaboration you ever did with?
My Charlie my young stash.
Young Stash.
Yeah, we did a track called So Many Things We Can Do. Y'all check that out on SoundCloud.
But he's not like a big timer yet.
No, but he's big time in my eyes.
But what about if you
though.
had like a collaboration?
He's my best friend. Let me get.
Okay,
I'm getting personal.
okay, okay.
I get dreamy when you
No,
talk about
let's
it.
not talk about this shit right now. Stop. In the
Name of love before you break.
We're gonna
Y'all
stop it
definitely
right
gonna-
now. We're gonna
Y'all
stop
go
it.
to check out So Many Things. Yes,
She failed. She made me not make her do it. She did it anyway. That's because when you fuck with a real bitch, she's gonna put you out there.
I'll say every day you ask what the best collaboration was, and I gotta go with So Many Things.
Okay, so guess what?
What's good?
We're gonna get you a real one. We're gonna get you a real one.
Oh well. See the thing. This is the thing, though, right?
Yes, we're gonna talk to him.
And I respect every industry artist out there, but nothing can get realer than doing that record that night with my best friend. You know what I'm saying? That's all day. Like that's hard
Okay,
right there.
so can we?
But
hear
however,
how come we don't come next week?
Yes.
You bring me your best friend so I can hear
Like,
this. Because
however-
people want to hear this.
Like however,
Eileen, do you want to hear this?
I want to hear it.
because the way you said real one, I'm like that still was a real record. Like
Okay.
that was a real
Okay.
shit. But however, we
Wanna
could
hear
definitely. I'm definitely up to
Okay.
to moving.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
so
To
okay.
growing and
I
doing,
have
you know,
something for you.
all day.
Okay.
What's goody? Talk to me.
I have something for you. I'm gonna have to pull my card out. That card that you have.
You know, they keep in your pocket and then keeping the purse in the
Yes.
cut, in the cut, in the cut.
But it's gonna be one of those cards that you do with like 2 shots with 1 gun kind of thing.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah, that's gonna be you and something big. But I want to hear that collab. So when can we bring him? When can we bring
You're
him?
done now. You're done now. You're done now. You set it up. You let me know.
Well,
We'll come play so many
Well,
things for y'all. You let
well,
me,
guess
let
what?
Me know.
I can push people around.
Well, let me.
I can push people around.
There we go. Yeah, you let my manager know
I'm
the schedule,
sorry,
and he'll
but
let you
this
know.
is
He'll get
why
back
we-
to you.
See, the
There
thing
we
with
go.
me is the thing with me is that people don't understand. Yes, I fucking go with the vibe. Like I'm just like a snake. Like I'll just go where the vibration is, and that's where I follow. Like it's more than just finding artists. You guys seen artists? People, the artists in my show are different than a lot of artists in my show. My people
Yeah.
perform.
See, and that's what it's all about.
You know
She's
what I'm
not
saying?
just an artist. She's an entertainer. She's an
It's an entertainer.
Yeah.
You
I mean, if
need
he
to
performs,
meet
it's not just-
one of my dudes
he gets up
that's
to the mat,
entertaining all over
work the stage.
fucking Europe.
Hey, blast.
Okay, guitar, but with your soul shit and his soul shit, you guys would
Hey.
make a fucking surge. That's why
When people connect,
follow us
music is
with
universal.
Chopping It Up with
Music is the
Starshare,
language.
because the people I bring in are people that are not like just regular. You know what I mean? We bring a fucking soul vibe in here. Like, I always scout people, and if I don't find somebody that I can't click with, we don't even. I just don't have no guests in the show. We just fucking do the whole thing.
Yeah. I think.
Boom.
Boom, boom.
All right, I'm about to play this track so we can get up out of
Play it.
here.
Where you going? You going back to there?
Going back where?
You know where you're going.
Huh.
I know you guys have seen social media lately with Flow Higher Radio, and I know you guys have been chiming into my responses. But there was a little situation,
There was
and
no situation.
everybody blamed Serge for it.
There was not a
Why don't
situation.
you guys look it up?
It's got nothing to do with me.
I'm not the one to bear the
At all.
I'm not going to be the bearer of news, but you guys should like follow
Nothing
the
to do
threads.
with me. Sure.
Follow the
promise I'll bring you
threads
another
with
one.
Flow Higher Radio.
I'll bring you a 12-pack.
Follow the threads with Surgeon
Sure
General.
you will.
Promise.
Sergio Santana, Lucy Lowe, everybody, Surgeon General.
Stop trying to create something that's not there.
Well,
I'm sorry.
we got to beat Surge. We got to beat Surge. What we doing?
Sergio.
Nothing's going on.
Sergio.
Nothing's going on.
Listen,
We're just friends.
if I were you,
We're very good friends.
if
Very
I were
good
you, I would
friends.
watch the news every day.
Yeah. Very new.
Who's the biggest artist in Tampa right now?
Tom G.
That's it.
And guess what?
Oh,
and
yeah.
guess
Shout out
what?
to him. He was on BET.
We'd like to do a collaboration.
Yeah.
With Tom J?
Right now, being that this is Tampa. we'd like
Okay.
to give it a-
He was on. Yeah, he
How-
did his
okay.
thing too. On
Out
the
of
stage.
air? Are we out of
Shout out
air?
to Tom
Not yet.
J.
We're gonna close it out.
Follow us with Chopping Up
Tell us your
Starshare.
song. Well, yeah. Go ahead.
Follow us with Chopping Up Starshare, Flow Higher Radio. And then follow my personal page, Starshare. And you can follow my boyfriend too. He's also a barber, David Bugatti. Surgeon General.
right.
Eileen, where can we follow you, Eileen?
You can follow me at Eileen Mascolo on Facebook. But you can
QGS.
also come see me when my bar opens at
Get
Pete's
it.
Place North,
We might be there live.
Hey.
and direct.
8603 Northdale Mabry Highway.
Hey, good idea too. That'd be crazy.
It's the best place to hang.
Hey,
It really
hey.
is. And we
Peace.
got a whole new, it's called Pete's Backyard. We just did it. It's all set up
It's
with
a
tables
no
and everything.
fuckery zone.
It's gonna be
Hey,
it's gonna be
hey.
nice as
That's
soon
a good
as
song.
we can
No fuckery
get it
zone.
going.
No fuckery zone. I just we're gonna work on
That's
it.
like,
We're gonna work on it.
What's it? Like, you know
We're
what I'm
gonna-
saying?
we're working
That's-
it.
That's a good song. No fuckery
Yeah.
zone,
Okay.
you know what
Bye,
I mean?
Felicia. We're gonna just
Okay.
pretend you didn't even hear it.
Boom.
You can find me on Facebook, Giselle_Cologne. On Instagram is QGS7. All digital platforms, QGS7. And what we about to do right now,
It's dropping like it's hot with what?
we'll say every day, reach to grab it. I'll be reaching to grab it. We gonna reach to grab it. This record right here, it's just really, I'm a lyricist. It's lyrical, but it has a message. It's just talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? You know when you have that passion, when you want to grab something, or you want to work for something, or when you know what you can achieve, but motherfuckers try to hold you back. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things.
Bam. Thank you for watching Chopping Over Starshare. Eileen, baby. When Eileen, you lean.
Me and you, Lean.
Eileen, you lean.
And
Just
Miss
like that.
Wavy, her manager.
James Crummy in the building.
And I want to give a special shout out to the Myers from PA, our sponsor. Chopping It Up with Starshare, Surgeon General. And if you have a chance, go and check out my boyfriend, Mr. David Bugatti. Badass barber. And you know what? I know you guys are wondering, and I haven't given you all the spiel, but if you want to see the spiel, you're going to have to watch our reality show in July.
Boom.
You can find out how this happened and what it's all about. Bye, bitches.
What's that?
It's inevitable. I got that glow, flow incredible. My frame, collect the cash, the dough. Gotta feed my belly, so I hustle and flow. Balls like an automatic, illmatic, still waiting. Stick to you like static, get it in for show. Respect wherever I go. Leash in my face, though. Nowadays it's a trend. Ride a nigga dick, pop shit as soon as they dip. But I got that pin flip, baby powder, and I'll slap your bitch. Sway me like my daddy, clash it like caddies and spokes. I rip the beat, Shaolin fantastic with the pie. Money stretched like elastic, skills to infinity, live for eternity. Fuck you, I know you're feeling me. Medicine to your dopamine, to your body fluids, your balls ain't fluent. I got the rich to gravy, gravy, but haters don't want me to heavy, heavy. Living life as a savage, I ain't average, I want it all. I got a heavy, heavy, heavy. I got the rich to gravy, gravy, but haters don't want me to heavy, heavy. Living life as a savage, I ain't average, I want it all. I got a heavy, heavy, heavy. I'm a problem in a problem solver, Rubik's cubes. My balls are revolvers, shoot at you. Hollow tips when I spit, you can't swallow this. Literally, physically, instantly, mentally shatter your dreams. Phony beans like to follow, can't lead. Felicia's dope fiends chasing the lose. I do what I choose, prove and pursue. A leader, achiever, turn you into a believer. Rise like originator, regulator. Got the designator, feel like ether. All I need is one mic, and I got myself a gun. Disrespect your whole life, chin check your hold the door. And your wife, QGS, live vibe, Charlie R, nothing minimized. Haters love to criticize, but the spirits don't lie. My boy, we gon' rise. I got the rich to gravy, gravy, but haters don't want me to heavy, heavy. Living life as a savage, I ain't average, I want it all. I got a heavy, heavy, heavy. I got the rich to gravy, gravy, but haters don't want me to heavy, heavy. Living life as a savage, I ain't average, I want it all. I got a heavy, heavy, heavy. Mother of the eyes, you can read it in Braille. Stick to the G code, tell no tales. From the east to the west coast, my balls ring bells. In my B mode, beware, B stands, I'm back. Better than ever, more iller than clever, prosper endeavor. My Angelo, to this pop game. From the struggle, but I still rise. Double up, level up, never giving up. I'm a god, let me bring you to the light. Mayweather in the ring, I don't lose a fight. I'm the chosen one, your hoes are overdone. The story's already been written, the truth that I be spitting. Bitch niggas, after your shit is bitten, you burn worse than kittens. I'm a big dog, bring rock, blood raw. My freestyle will attack your writtens. Everything I do is so ill, should be forbidden. Brrr. I got the rich to gravy, gravy, but haters don't want me to heavy, heavy. Living life as a savage, I ain't average, I want it all. I got a heavy, heavy, heavy. I got the rich to gravy, gravy, but haters don't want me